India makes bank looters pay. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has stated the ED has recovered nearly 22,280 crores of loot. Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, Choksey made to pay for bank loot. Nirmala Sitharaman underscores the kind of money that the ED has recovered so far as they ramp up asset recovery. Milestone in the fight against economic offenders. The bank gets back 14,131 crores of Mallya's loot, while 1,052 crores of Nirav Modi's assets restored to banks. Banks getting back nearly 2,565 crores of Mehul Choksey's assets, returning looted money to victims, the top ED agenda. Nirmala Sitharaman has said that money has already come back as they really step up efforts to bring back a lot more that was looted. The fugitives who India hopes to bring back, money so far that's been recovered amounts to a whopping 22,280 crores odd that has already come back by the ED recovering it over the years. Now, a lot more that yet needs to come, but here's the Enforcement Directorate that's ramping up its efforts to recover assets that's been tied to these economic offenders. Fugitives, following a clear instruction from the Prime Minister's office, we hear to prioritize the bringing back of that money that was looted. Nirmala Sitharaman, who spoke, let's listen in.
ED has successfully restored properties valued at least 22,280 crores, and I'm only talking of the major cases. We all question about ED. The return and also the money which have been claimed by the ED is this one. Restored properties of 22,280 crores in major cases. And I would like to list the number of cases, sir. Vijay Mallya case, 14,131.6 crore. Complete amount of the attached property has been restored to the public sector banks.
Well, there you have it. There's Nirmala Sitharaman, Finance Minister, who says that a lot of it has already come back. This is as per instructions of the Prime Minister's office to prioritize the restitution process, where assets worth 22,280 crores has already been recovered. In fact, high-profile names, be it Mehul Choksey, Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya, and some fraudulent companies, the ED has, of course, been in overdrive to try and bring back all that money that was looted over the years and decades. Money and assets either returned or restored to the rightful victims or legitimate owners is what we hear. Nirmala Sitharaman, of course, underscoring that in the Parliament as well. We see that there's been attempts now to recover that money, a lot more yet to come, but of course, huge sum that has been recovered amounting to 22,280 crores. Let me bring in Munish joining us, who tracks very closely the agencies. Munish, the Enforcement Directorate, we hear, have ramped up its efforts to recover assets that have been tied to these economic offenders, be it Mehul Choksey, Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya. Money has come back in large chunks. Either they've returned it or they've managed to seize it. Give us a little more in detail, elaborately, on who the ED is now eyeing. What kind of money is yet to come back?
Well, Nabila, this is a remarkable achievement by the Enforcement Directorate. Just to give a little background, a couple of years back, Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a statement that "Garibon ka paisa wapis garibon ke paas aana chahiye." And the Enforcement Directorate, under the leadership of Rahul Naveen, who is the current ED Director, they have made restitution a top priority, which means that the money which was looted by the scamsters, that money is now being restored by the Enforcement Directorate, and now it will be returned to the rightful victims or rightful owners of those properties. Now, if I can give you a little background of how it started, Rahul Naveen, when he took charge of the Enforcement Directorate as the ED Director, then he called for a meeting of all the senior officials, and then he decided that all those scamsters should be brought back to justice, and that properties were identified by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, it is a very complex process in which the ED has to first identify the properties, and later on that property has to be monetized. So now the top priority for the ED is to monetize those properties, because the properties are in different form. In some cases it is in a form of painting, in some cases it is in form of immovable properties like land and flats, and in some cases the properties even belong to outside country, in foreign countries. So that is a difficult task for the Enforcement Directorate, but as of now ED has been able to monetize more than 22,000 crores of worth properties. And if I can name few, in Vijay Mallya case, they have monetized more than properties worth more than 14,000 crore. In Nirav Modi case, more than 1,000 crore. In Vijay Mallya, in Mehul Choksi case, it is worth more than 2,500 crore. Recently, the Supreme Court also gave order in Bhushan Power and Steel Limited case, in which the ED has been able to store more than 4,000 crore. So overall, in almost dozen cases, the ED has been able to restore and monetize properties worth more than 22,000 crore. And next step will be when the bank will be releasing this money to the rightful owners, which means the victims. So this is going to be extremely important. The ED expects that in other cases like West Bengal Rose Valley scam case, they will be able to monetize more than hundreds and hundreds of crores of rupees, and it is expected that in next couple of weeks this amount of 22,000 crore will reach more than 30,000 crore. So a great step by the Enforcement Directorate following the statement which was made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi a couple of years back. Nabila.
Well, that's a huge milestone undoubtedly, but any word on bringing back these fugitives to India so that they face legal action, Munish?
Well, Nabila, there are two fugitives, Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi. They are top priority for the Enforcement Directorate. Nirav Modi's case is already, going on in London. And as of now, ED has won the case. They are waiting for the right order so that Nirav Modi can be extradited to India. But as far as Mehul Choksi is concerned, he is still hiding in Antigua. The extradition process is still going on, but it is little difficult for the Indian government and Indian agencies to bring back Mehul Choksi immediately. But, the ED is fighting their, best battle in the foreign court so that these fugitives can be brought back and, they can be brought to justice. But for now, they are trying to make financial dent, and that is why their properties are being attached and monetized by the ED.
Munish Pandey, thanks very much for joining us and elaborating those details.